Hello, fellow patriots, and welcome back to Red Rights and You, where freedom isn't free, but your mother's love is. I'm Tim Andrews, and today we're tipping our mega hats to some real MVPs. No, not most valuable patriots, though they qualify, but mothers of presidents. That's right, folks. This episode's dedicated to the women behind the men who led the free world and sometimes needed a timeout from it. Because behind every commander in chief is a mama who probably once wondered, why does little Johnny lie so much? Or in Joe Biden's case, is he eating the Declaration of Independence again? Now, we usually love a good dive into Hunter Biden's laptop for the 47th time, but today we're keeping it wholesome. It's Mother's Day, and we're turning the spotlight to the moms who molded leaders and the first ladies who mothered the nation. Because sometimes the hand that rocks the cradle also nudges executive orders or quietly vetoes them with a look. So let's kick things off with one of my personal favorites, Mary Ball Washington, the mother of the father of our country. Tough as nails, sharp as a bayonet, and about as warm as a British winter, she reportedly told George not to join the revolution. Imagine if she had gotten her way. Sorry, guys, the whole freedom thing's off. My mom grounded me. Still, her grit made George the man he was. A single mom on a plantation, raising 5 kids and running a farm in the 1700s. That's frontier feminism, armed with a Bible and a switch. Next up, Ida Eisenhower, Dwight D's mom, a devout pacifist whose son became Supreme Allied Commander of World War II. Now, that's like raising a vegan and he opens a steakhouse, but she gave Ike his moral backbone. She had 7 sons in Kansas during the Depression. That's not a mother, that's a general wrapped in gingham. And she once told them, I'd rather you be poor than dishonest. Could someone please get that tattooed on Nancy Pelosi's forehead? Now let's talk first ladies who were moms and national mom figures, like Abigail Adams, the original conservative girl boss. Educated, opinionated, sharp as a quill pen. She wrote to John, remember the ladies. Basically early GOP with lace. Now, she also raised John Quincy Adams, the 6th president. The OG Adams family put the Bush dynasty to shame. And then there's Eliza Hamilton, not just that lady from the musical. She was a full-blown conservative queen. After Alexander was gone, she spent 50 years preserving his legacy, founding an orphanage, and raising 8 kids. Now, these days, raising 1 kid gets you a Netflix deal. Eliza, all she got was a footnote and a statue. Meanwhile, Hillary Clinton spent most of her time deleting footnotes and emails. Now, let's talk mom mode in the White House. Now, there's always this bizarre expectation that first ladies must be fashion icons, policy advisors, party planners, and emotional support humans all in one. Unless you're Hillary, of course. Then you just run the whole show like a co-president. Now, I guess Chelsea turned out okay, but she also had the Secret Service as babysitters and wound up with a multi-million-dollar dowry from the Clinton Foundation. Wonder who paid for that. Meanwhile, Melania quietly raised Barron, who's now 6'7", speaks 5 languages, and has probably read the Constitution more than your average Ivy Leaguer. All the while, Hollywood, SNL, and the ladies of The View mocked her relentlessly. If resilience were currency, Melania would be the Federal Reserve. Now let's talk about Mamie Eisenhower. She didn't want to run the West Wing. She wanted her pink bathroom and a gin Ricky. And yet, America loved her. Sometimes the best first mom is one who reminds us what normal actually looks like. Let's fast forward to a woman whose pearls could probably stop a Russian missile. Barbara Bush. She mothered George W. and ran a presidential dynasty more Texan than a brisket Bible. She was classic, composed, and terrifying in the best way. If Barbara said jump, well, the Secret Service built a trampoline. She believed in literacy and civility, two things Twitter users treat like ancient relics. And finally, yes, I guess we must mention Dr. Jill Biden. Technically a stepmom, but treated by the media like the mother goose of democracy. Now, look, nothing against stepmoms, but if Melania had insisted we call her doctor, CNN would have run a week-long, "Is she running the CDC?" special. Meanwhile, Jill is out here reading phonics books in high heels and being called the second coming of Abigail Adams. All right, folks, it's time. Now, all of your opinions may vary, but I'm carving out my own Mount Rushmore of presidential moms. 4 faces, 4 ladies etched into conservative granite. Number 1, Mary Ball Washington. No George, no America, period. Number 2, Barbara Bush, grandmother of the Republic. Number 3, Ida Eisenhower. She raised a pacifist who saved Europe. And number 4, Eliza Hamilton, the woman who made legacy her life's work and never asked for the spotlight. Now that is a monument worth seeing. Let's put it right next to Mount Rushmore and call it Mount Mommore. Because at the end of the day, being the mother of a president is the hardest unpaid political job in America. No salary, no pension, no Netflix docuseries, just historians blaming you for every dumb thing your son did with a pen and a podium. And here's to all the moms out there. You're the reason America stays grounded, even when our leaders aren't. And my thoughts and prayers go out to those whose moms are no longer with them, and to all who have mothers like mine who are suffering from dementia, Alzheimer's, and other debilitating diseases and disabilities. Just be patient, loving, and treasure them for as long as you can. So raise a glass, call your mom, and remember, if she hadn't raised you right, you might have voted Democrat. And to all on the left, save the drama for your mama. But maybe give her a break today. She's put up with your nonsense long enough. Thanks for joining me for this Mother's Day edition of Red, Rights, and You. Until next time, stay the course, stay strong, and stay patriotic. God bless America. God bless you all. And God bless the moms who made this country great. Take care. Thank you.